Whoa, he is a big one. Well, he scared himself to death.
It's Grail time. I have been on the hunt for one of these for ages, and now that I finally have one, I'm pretty happy. This is Armada Tidal Wave. Tidal Wave here isn't a toy you buy because of its posing or its transformation or its amazing detail because, well, it's not one of those toys. You buy this because you just want one, simple as that. You buy this because it's friggin' Tidal Wave. A dude who looks like he's gonna come over for dinner and eat the entire table and not be phased. Speaking of eating, if you like food, you'll love Boxu. Boxu makes such a perfect and memorable gift for anyone in your life who appreciates Japanese food and culture, especially during a time when we aren't able to travel as easily as we would like. They ship everything in this nice little box that comes with a booklet describing every snack that comes inside the box and where it came from. And my favorite part, it tells you whether it's vegetarian and its allergens. And I love that last bit because as someone who suffers from allergies, that is a really nice touch. This would also make a great gift for your friends and family during this upcoming holiday season. And actually, not only would you be gifting them Boxu, which is already awesome, but also you would technically be gifting them the chance to win free tickets to Japan. How cool is that? And that's because Boxu is having a giveaway. They'll be picking 5 lucky winners to win a free set of tickets from anyone who subscribes between now and December 31st. So if you're interested in getting these boxes, entering for the chance to win a trip to Japan, check out the link in the description down below and use code TOYGUY10 for 10% off your purchase, as well as the terms and conditions for the giveaway, because there's always terms and conditions. But the snacks in this box are actually pretty good, but don't take it from me, the guy who's being asked to tell you all this. Take it from my dad.
Here we go. That's what it looks like. Here, sit. Oh my god.
What?
This is so yummy.
Is it?
Yes. Oh my god. Oh, this is really good. These two are mine.
Oh, never mind. It's the whole thing. What is that?
The edamame cracker looks like.
I've never seen edamame before.
This is really good.
Yeah.
So far, I'm loving these snacks.
So yeah, once again, link in the description down below if you would like to enter or if you want to get your own box. The code is TOYGUY10 for 10% off, and thank you very much, Boxu, for sponsoring this video. Now on to the actual toy. All right, with that little bit out of the way, thanks for letting me do that. Now Tidal Wave is big. It's a little shy of Commander class according to what my buddies and I were able to deduce, because I don't, the only Commander class I have is Rodimus, but it's still large. Even for the time this guy came out on, it was one of the larger, more imposing figures you could buy. I will say mine's a little dusty, and that's just because it was pre-owned, and that dust, no matter how hard I tried to clean it, won't come off. So that really sucks. I need to try some other methods, but it's no fault of the toy. That's just how it was stored before. Please clean your toys. There isn't a lot in terms of surface detailing, mainly on the arms, but what is there is more than serviceable for this type of bot from this type of era, and that era being 2003. Surprisingly, a era a lot of my viewers weren't even alive in, so that makes me feel a bit weird. The colors on this are odd, but super nostalgic to me, so my bias is fine with them. But from a more objective standpoint, it's a little bit of an odd color choice. Like, I know why they did it, because apparently they didn't want too much purple on the shelves or something. I can't remember the exact reason, I think that's it. But the mushy peas, green and purple, with a bunch of different grays, don't make for a super exciting color scheme, but the Energon and Takara versions, man, those are so good. He does come with some missiles, but unfortunately I didn't get those with my copy. And he comes with his Minicon Ramjet, but we'll take a look at him more when we get to the alt mode, because where he stores is really, really cool. Now on to the obligatory Ratchet solo, thanks to Thew for that. But here's mine. Let's see if you can actually guess the song. That's really all this guy does in robot mode, other than some of the gimmicks that are more meant for vehicle mode, which I'm saving till we get there, because honestly, that's my favorite part of this toy, the vehicle mode. Articulation, just forget it. Posing wasn't the main focus back in the day, and sometimes you look at a toy and are like, well, that's annoying, but there are a lot, like this one, that you don't care, because that isn't the purpose of this guy. That's not the reason why you buy it. The purpose is for you to have a big bad guy in your toy box or on your shelf, standing there with the rest of your Decepticons. Also, I have a Super Link Galvatron on the way. I'm so excited for that. It's another holy grail of mine. Transformation is literally dismember the dude to get him into 3 vehicles. They do combine, and we'll look at that after, but this guy is like Overlord in a way, but 3 vehicles instead of just 2. So you get 3, you get a 2-headed boat, a hovercraft looking thing, and my favorite one, the aircraft carrier. The pontoon boat 2-headed Ghidorah thingy is probably my least favorite, but it does have a cool ass gimmick. All of them do. This one, you plug any minicon into the top onto the port and push, and the turrets turn. That's actually really cool, and I love how that works. And based on the size of the cockpits on all 3 of these vehicles, these are supposed to be super huge. And that makes sense if you look at the Armada version of Tidal Wave from the video game. Next is the hovercraft thing, and yet another small cockpit. This one looks better than the boat thing because it's got more surface detailing, especially on the wings and on the side. The gimmick is you can flip the sides up, fold some seats down, and sit minicons and micromasters on it. That's awesome. Take that, all you other half-ass base modes. This actually attempts it, which is nice, provided the minicons you use can sit, because not all of them can. The aircraft carrier, though, is my favorite of the 3 because to me it's the most recognizable. Like, you can pick this one up and know exactly what vehicle it is. There's a lot of surface area on it too to put a bunch of jet minicons on, which is really nice. But my favorite part about this guy is how the minicon stores. Look at it. You just slide up a tray, it opens up, and there's the minicon. It's something small yet so cool and unique, and I love it. This is Ramjet. He's a kind of sucky minicon, but what do you expect? It's a minicon. He can also peg into all the minicon ports, and yes, I did see Legacy Bulkhead has what looks like minicon ports, which makes me very, 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 very excited for Legacy. But like I said, these do combine, and you can transform it from robot mode to combined vehicle without taking apart if that's something that really bothers you, but it's fine. This is big. This is the best part about the entire toy for me. This vehicle doesn't really look like 3 vehicles smashed together. It actually looks like a cohesive thingy. It's it's large and wide and retains its gimmicks and its presence, and it's just so nice to have finally. I will say the front end of mine droops a lot. Might be because of its age, but might be not, and that's something that kind of annoys me. But that's the only real problem I have with this large lad in general. The droop snoot. Otherwise, it's great. Definitely get one if you can find it for a decent price. I'd say like 50 bucks. Well, I paid 50 bucks Canadian for this entire set. So I think that's probably around a reasonable price. I don't think I'd pay more than that unless you're getting like the Takara Shockwave version. Because yes, he was called Shockwave in Takara. But yeah, he's a really big, chunky, hefty vehicle. It's an actually heavy, weighty toy too, like masterpiece weight. But that's my look at Tidal Wave. Thank you very much, Boxu, for sponsoring this video. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.